Hey there guys, this week's video is going to be a follow-up video to one of my other videos, or actually a series of videos that have been going on right now about kind of web browsers. I started with the Battle of the Browsers video where I compared 4 different web browsers to see which one was the fastest, and that came out as Google Chrome, followed by the new Firefox Quantum browser. And then I wanted to do a video just focused on Firefox Quantum, but at the time Firefox Quantum was still relatively new and it had some bugs such as just memory leaks and just using way too much memory in general, even if the memory leak issue wasn't even happening. So I wanted to make a little bit of a video now that it is, I don't even know, like a little bit under 4 months since I shot that video and uploaded it. So we're gonna take a look at some of the numbers. I have trimmed down the benchmarks for today. We're only gonna be looking at Basemark Web 3.0 to give us a general performance metric. And then we're gonna look at the HTML5 features that are supported by the browser now because they have added some. And we are also going to look at the RAM usage, of course, under our normal load, which is again going to be Google Keep open in a tab, a HD YouTube video playing in a different tab, and then Twitter open on the home page in another tab. And we're gonna see what the RAM usage is under that now that they've had a little bit of time to work with the software and work out some of the bugs. So here are the numbers.
What we do here is go back.
So we did see a little bit of an increase in the overall performance, although it is very minimal, so that could just be a fluke. It could be just something with how I ran it. It's running on the same computer, just everything else closed down, but still, it could have been something that caused that. It's so little that it's within margin of error, but hey, it's a little bit of an increase in performance. Now, they did add a number of features to the HTML5 feature set. Of course, that's like 500 features, and they're all very similar, but hey, it's more support for different things in HTML, so hopefully your HTML5 performance whenever you're viewing things in an HTML5 video player or other such embedded thing on a web page will run a lot better since they have added some more features, and the more of those features they add, the better that developers can develop to display things on the web browser to you. And of course, the kicker, the most important part of all of this is the RAM usage. In my test, I have shown that they have cut down the RAM usage significantly. It's still rather high. It's higher than Google Chrome was whenever we ran these tests on Chrome back then, but it has gotten a lot better. We're almost down to a gig instead of almost a gig and a half of usage under this load, which is a great thing for people that don't have as much space. Although you can trim down how much memory it uses in the performance settings on the browser, but my computer's good enough that I have it set to run just full throttle, just use anything that it wants. So this really does show us the efficiency of the program. Since I am telling it to use everything and it's using less, that's a good thing because that means that whenever you do trim it down, you're gonna see a lot bigger decreases in the RAM usage because it's going to be a lot more efficient at that level. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you guys like seeing some of the progress with Firefox. I think it's really interesting to take a new, fresh piece of software, test it out right away, and then down the line kind of see the development that the developers are having with that software and see how they've improved it and what they've fixed with it. And I think they're doing a good job with Firefox. The development process has been kind of slow, a little bit of increases there, but they definitely are making progress, and this is actually the best web browser that I think I've used. Google Chrome is still faster than it technically and uses less RAM and stuff, but I just love the environment of Firefox Quantum. I didn't like Firefox before the Quantum update. I always used Chrome, but I also really hated Chrome. Like, in the back of my mind, I was like, I don't want Google to be harvesting all my information, and Firefox doesn't do that. It can do that if you choose to send them like the development stuff so they can make it better, but I choose to not do that just because I don't want my information to be harvested by these companies. So that is a big plus side to me for the Firefox side of things, so that's why I like using Firefox Quantum. and it's also just a really customizable web browser, and I can kind of design it the way that I want to, moving things around on the bar, and you don't really get that with Google Chrome, so that's always a nice feature. So I'm excited to see where they go in the future with Quantum, and hopefully they make it just as good as Chrome is, and then Chrome will have some real competition. But for right now, they're just niche people like me that like to use it, but it is a very fast browser, and I really enjoy using it. So if you did like this video, go ahead and leave a like on it. If you like the content on this channel in general, go ahead and subscribe. And if you guys have any comments on future videos that I can make, leave them down in the comment section below. I always like taking suggestions, and I would love to make content that you guys want to see. So I will see you guys in the next video.